Hey everybody, Dwayne Kilborn here. Just actually kind of packing up some things. I already head out on the trip and whatnot, but before I do so, many of you have kind of been asking me how I like the new phone, the Galaxy S3, whenever I turn it back on here. So, how do I like it? Quick review, not going to go into some major details, but I really do like it a lot. A few things that really stand out for me. Obviously, you have the latest and greatest technology right in here. Sprint's, I'm on the Sprint network, so the LTE here in Atlanta is kind of getting up and going, so really anxious to hit some hot spots in the area to check out what the max speeds are. But basically you have a lot of customization, a lot of good widgets. You have all the built-in features. S-Dial, I think, S-Voice. Let's see, what else do I have here? I have S-Voice. Of course, if you know, I love my Foursquare. I had some problems on the old, my S2. I think it might be a combination of hardware issue along with the actual Foursquare app. Of course, Foursquare updated to 5.0. With the S3 though, it really is great. Automatically allows me to pick with the best network possible, whether it's 4G, whether it's 3G, whether the Wi-Fi that is familiar is nearby. It'll auto connect and auto switch to give me the fastest speeds possible. Really love that feature. A few things though I will say. Going to be using the Google Wallet here soon. I had some problems at the local racetrack. Don't know if it's the casing here, if their PayPass option at the pump isn't working right. I'm not really certain, so I'm looking into that. Another thing I like here, let me pull it up here for you. All the built-in widgets. Okay, one thing that I didn't have on the S2 that I now have on the S3 that I used to have on the S1 was when you hold the power button, you have the different options. Before, if you look at it there, before on the S1 I would have the option to turn data on and off, and then also had the airplane mode option. So in the S2 I just had airplane mode on or off. I'd have to go and kind of change some things up differently to get the data turned off, but yet still allow calls. So this one gives me all the options right in there. It also, when I pull down, I have all these new options at my fingertips up here. I can turn off, turn on everything I need. So that's great. And also too, before I used to have to hold the power and then press the home key, do a screenshot. Now I just wave my hand across and there I have it. A lot of the S3, S2 features that were popular were on there. Love the fact that I have the Dropbox bonus. That was an extra 48 gigabytes for at least a year. Sprint didn't do, I guess AT&T and Verizon declined that agreement with Dropbox or whatever, but Sprint's cool. They really knocked it out of the park. I love having the extra features, extra storage space. And because I have that, I turned on the option so that every time I take a picture, whether it's a screenshot, whether it's anything, it gets sent over to Dropbox as well. So I have that at my fingertips at a computer, or if this phone crashes somehow, gets lost, I have all that data with me. One thing I don't like, and maybe I just have a bad setting somewhere, but if, for example, I want to type a message, it has the swipe type functionality built in. However, as I swipe, if I don't correct as I go, if it gives me the wrong option, and if I correct its autocorrect, if I fail to do that, I can't just cursor over top of a word and have my options pull up. That's something that I do have on the beta version of Swype that I have installed on the Galaxy Nexus. So something that I will probably end up doing is install the Swype native app, so to speak, the keyboard. So that's kind of a downer. The S2 had that option, so again, it might just be me messing up a feature, an option, something within that feature itself. I don't know. So I've been tinkering with that. If you know the answer to that, please let me know, because I do like some of the functionality of this keyboard, but you know, I find myself having to, backspace, delete, all that kind of stuff when I shouldn't. So again, S3, big time 2 thumbs up. Really love it. If you love the Android operating system, or if you're even curious about it and you have the opportunity to check this phone out, I highly recommend it. We ended up just getting the 16 gigabyte version so we can get the phones quicker. Plenty of space for me, and I obviously could put a micro SD card in there, which I did. And then last but not least, of course, the battery lasts a long time. We're going to really test it out when we go down to Disney. I'll be checking in, and walking and pulling up data as we go, using the smartphone to its full capacity. But yeah, at the same time, while I think the battery will hold up quite well, we ended up buying the backup versions. Basically bought a separate battery with the charging, separate charger and everything like that. So we have 2 batteries. So I can't imagine running out of juice. So again, let me know what you think. S3, definitely a way to go if you're going with the Android. I'm sure there'll be more options coming out in the near future now that Jelly Bean is kind of getting out there. But check it out. Let me know what you think. And again, follow me on Twitter at Dwayne Kilborn. And my blog is DwayneKilborn.com. I'll put a link below. And I'd love to hear what you have to say. You guys have a good one. Take care.